sí.
Entonces es más como un orgullo para usted, yo creo, mantener la tradición hispana y hacer hornos.
Sí, la tradición, como ahora por ejemplo, tengo 4 hijos y una hija, y ellos en vez en cuando trabajan así, 2 de ellos es su trabajo, ellos, 2 de los muchachos. Trini hace adobes y los vende, y también hace hornos y fireplaces y muchas de las cosas de adobe. Y Juan también, tiene mucho talento junto con Trini a hacer todo esto. Alex un tanto, él casi va mitad y mitad, y el otro compone electrical appliances y también hizo su casa. Los 4 muchachos les dimos yo y a mi esposo lugares donde levantaran sus casas y las levantaron. De modo que ellos están viviendo al modo de antes, cuando uno levantaba su casa, no quedaba debiendo nada, no tenía mortgage, no tenía nada. Conforme íbamos teniendo, íbamos haciendo un cuarto, íbamos techando el otro cuarto y poniendo las fincas, los muebles, lo que podíamos tener en la casa, sí.
So tell us about the traditional life, Carmen. About the man who asked you about change and stuff like that. What were you saying just now?
Oh, I was saying that to me change was good, and change is sometimes it isn't that good sometimes, but I think a person should be able to identify with what they want, the way they want to live their lives and all. But like some of the changes have been for the better and others not so good, but I guess we do have to face a lot of things in life, so we accept whatever comes. When I was growing up, our traditions and everything that we were taught, those we can keep. And my grandmother always said, times will be changing, and I guess you do have to change with the times, which is fine. But like now, we have refrigerators. Years ago, we used to dry the food and put them up in little flour sacks by the ceiling. And we had to save food for the winter, enough for the winter. Dry the meat, dry the corn, like chicos, and dry the quelites, which was the spinach, dry the verdolagas, lamb's quarters, and we dry a lot of the things. We had to work harder. And nowadays, this is my way of thinking, everything is ready-made, you only have to go to the store and get such things. But I don't think that people are as healthy as they used to be when we would bring everything from our own gardens and our own everything. And I think people to a certain extent have gotten used to using all these things, and I, for one, I still have my wood-burning stove. I still cook in my fireplaces once in a while. I've taught all my children the way we used to live and the way, well, of course, that they live now. My daughter-in-laws are very enthusiastic about keeping their children informed on the old ways also. And I think that's beautiful, because I think the way things are going up now, the gas and all those things, I think one day we have to go back to some of the things that we used to do before. And there will be many people that probably will say, I don't like this, or I don't like that, or, but out of necessity, like years ago, we're going to have to go back to a lot of the things that we used to do. And it was a beautiful time. We used to make our own candles, our own brooms, our own everything, because we were self-sufficient in ourselves in those days. And I was born at a time when the old was sort of thinning out and the new was coming in. So I'm able to identify little now.
Who made the brick for you?
Those two guys over there that work here at the haclenda.
They still in a kiln, I guess.
It's a little frame made out of board. It's
The sun-dried.
yeah. It's a little frame. It's 8 by 6 by 4, I think.
I think it would be nice. Do you do the other crafts professionally also?
Oh yes, I sell my colcha embroidery and my retablos every time we go to shows up in Tucson, Phoenix, and Scottsdale.
You don't keep a shop here, you just...
I used to have a shop, but I got too busy doing this, and I'd much rather...
Is this your first love then, the Adobe?
Oh yes, I'd much rather work this way. In the shop I didn't get time to exercise.
Must be something about working in the mud and the brick. Winston Churchill evidently was a bricklayer, and he loved to do that.
So you filled the inside now with a pile of straw. What will that be for?
That'll be to... After this, after a while, I'll put some boards in there. And I'll be able to hold this, and also when it's drier, like tomorrow evening, we can light it up, take it out, and keep on, working, because right now I'm closing in. I'm pushing from here about 1.5 inches. And this way it's going in, it's creating the beehive design.
And what will happen with the straw once it dries out tomorrow night?
I will light it and we'll burn it and it'll dry the horno faster.
It's good. With the straw.
See, what I'm doing now is just a rough plaster and creating the roundness as it goes up. But we'll give it a finishing after we do this.